Will AI speed cameras start landing people in prison? AI speed cameras are here, and they're not just after your speed anymore. They are literally scanning your car, inside and out. They're checking if you're on your phone. They're checking if you've got your seatbelt on. They're even checking your passengers. Thousands of drivers are being caught every single week with this new technology, and it's all automatic. So how does it actually work? If I so much as touch my phone for a second, is that 6 points, £200 fine? And speeding fines, are they going to scale with your income? AI is terrifying, isn't it? It's changing how we live, how we work, and now it's changing how we drive. And how much privacy do you think we're about to give up in the next few years? Let's take a look. These cameras look completely normal. You know, the big yellow ones sit on the side of the road, no problem. But they are packed with high-resolution lenses. They have 4D radar and artificial intelligence. They can basically see into your friggin' mind. What? Maybe that's too far, but they can see inside your car. In fact, they can take very clear photos inside your car that would be good enough to see if you were texting at speed down the road. Now, these cameras can track your speed far more accurately than the original ones. They can also track tax and insurance, which I'm sure you won't argue is a very good thing, because I would not want to be hit by an untaxed or uninsured driver. That's going to cost me thousands. And they are going to flag up anything that is illegal. Now, they tend to use two angles. One that can see your seatbelt inside the car, or if you're to have a phone to your ear, and the second to catch your texting while you're driving down the road. And they work in any weather, meaning rain, clouds, sunny day, it doesn't matter. They also work day and night. It's almost like RoboCop meets Big Brother, and it's already live. So where are they? Well, these cameras are being trialled in 10 areas, including Manchester, Durham, Staffordshire, which is where I am, Wiltshire, Humberside, West Mercia, and Northamptonshire, Thames Valley, Norfolk, and Sussex. Sure, if you're in any of these areas, you will have spotted the big yellow cameras. Now, if you're wondering how effective are these cameras, one of these cameras on the A23 in London caught 297 offences in less than 3 days. That's almost 100 offences per day. 117 of these were phone offences, so people texting, calling on their phone. And 180 of them, shockingly, were seatbelts. I did not know that was still a thing. Have you seen one of these where you live? Let me know in the comments. Now, what do these cameras actually catch? Well, there is a number of things they can actually catch, not just phones and not just speeding. The first one is the obvious one of texting, holding your phone in your hand, looking at your phone while you're driving down the road. The next one is if you're holding your phone to your ear, looks like you're making a phone call. Again, that's going to go down. Then, of course, the obvious one is if you're speeding. Now, if you're wondering how fast can they get you when speeding, normally it's around 10% plus 2 miles per hour, but this does depend on the area. But in my opinion, you would be safe around 3 to 4 miles over the speed limit. Not that I'm suggesting you should be, but you don't need to panic too much. The really interesting one that I like is tailgating. I don't know about you, I hate it when someone's right up my backside for no apparent reason other than they think it's good fun. It really gets on my tits. In fact, the other day I had someone go into the back of me because they were too close and I'm teaching someone to drive, and they panicked and slammed the brake on. So I'm going to keep talking you through it, okay? Central mirror, left mirror, this one, signal, good, I'm braking in second gear. And then clutch straight back up, up, good. You keep your brake on with, oh no. So I have no sympathy for anyone that gets done for tailgating. But what I am interested about is, what do they decide is tailgating? What is too close? Are they going to share these black and white rules with everyone? Because I haven't seen them anywhere just yet. Then, of course, we've got the red light runners, no tax and insurance, and finally, no MOT. The way these work is the AI will flag the offence and take the picture. Then a human will double check it and decide if it is offence or not. If it is, they'll press the go button and a ticket will be issued. No offence and the footage is deleted. But here's the issue. What happens if I've just got my hand near my ear? How accurate is that camera going to know if I actually have a phone in my hand or if I'm holding an object near the side of my head? Now, I understand most people aren't going to hold an object to the side of their head, but the point is, are they going to be able to tell the difference? I think mistakes are going to happen. What do you think? And then there's the privacy side. And this is where things can get a little bit controversial. These cameras can see fully inside your car.
You what?
If the police did this with houses, we would call this an invasion of privacy. In fact, I know we laugh at other countries that have no privacy at all, and yet we're following suit. So is your car now a public space? Should we allow things to see inside our car? What do you think? What's your opinion? Am I blowing this completely out of proportion, or is this quite insane? Or is this the direction we're headed in? And one viewer actually asked, what can the camera see? What about if you've got mirror tint on the windscreen or on the windows? Can it still see through those? And that's a good question, but the first one is dark tints are illegal anyway, so you're gonna be stuffed if you do have those, and they're gonna catch those straight away, so not your best escape plan. Then another question was, well, are these cameras hidden? And the answer is yes, some of them are going to be hidden. They're going to be hidden just over bridges and places that they know they're going to catch drivers, which is quite frustrating because they're supposed to be a deterrent, not a moneymaker. And it starts to feel a bit more sneaky rather than safety related. And here's a real story of someone that was actually caught recently. A delivery driver was caught tailgating on the M62. He was flagged up and he was fined instantly. And we're just reiterating that this isn't theory, this is actually happening right now. And I can assure you, if they're trialing it here and it's working, you can damn right guess in the next year they're going to be absolutely everywhere. So let's talk money, our favourite thing. So what happens if we are caught speeding? Well, we're going to have a minimum of £100 fine and 3 points, pretty standard. Of course, if you haven't been on it, you will get the speed awareness course, hopefully, depending on how much you're over the limit. This is where it gets a little bit more hefty. If you are caught on one of these bad boys, that is an automatic £200 fine plus 6 points. If you are caught not wearing a seatbelt, that is an automatic £100 fine. If you're allowed to go to court, however, that could increase up to £500. Now, of course, if you end up as a high earner and get a speeding fine, your fine could go up to potentially £2,500. Check what you'd pay using the confused.com calculator. It really might surprise you. Now, what about expert opinion? Well, RAC's Simon Williams supports the technology, but he does also say it's really important that drivers have a fair way to challenge the fine, and it's only going to work if the technology is fair and accurate. In my opinion, well, I think this could be a really good thing. As I say, I don't want people driving around uninsured and untaxed. It's not fair. If they crash into me, that's my insurance that goes, not them. They laugh, driving off, ha ha ha. But I am a little bit concerned about the privacy side of it. Everywhere I go, I now have Big Brother watching me. I mean, I've got nothing to hide, but do I now want the government being able to see everything I ever do again? Because you can rest assured, it's only going to go one way from here, and it's not going to get more private. So, question is, do you oppose or do you support AI speed cameras? Let me know in the comments. What do you think? And these cameras are spreading fast, so if you have people that have just passed their driving test or friends that like to go a little bit faster than they should, make sure you share this video so they don't get a speeding fine. I am Josh, the driving instructor, and I will see you all soon. Boom. Fuck, Liv.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's okay. It's
Oh
okay.
my god.
It's okay.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
Gosh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
She's been so far up my arse for the whole time.